started off as a foreign guy to me, got lost in this chaotic yet very magnificent city called Bangkok. And then I met someone who is very much local, who has stayed here for quite a long time, and she kind of explained me about the local values, tradition, and the do and not to do's. And also she also gave me a tour of the city, especially the old Siam part, which I found quite unique because mostly when we think about Bangkok, we only think of it as a metropolitan city, but in this old Siam part, everything is quiet and you kind of get a slow feeling. And I got to see the food, the culture, the architecture, and various things which might not be visible in the heart of the city, like the place where it's just covered or surrounded by malls, BTS, cars, traffic, so and so. I wanted to explore this old CM area, and my friend who is familiar with this place gave me a tour, and then I was like, where should we go? She was also a bit confused, so we went to a cafe and we planned out, and she also told me in advance, about certain Thai greetings and some cultural things which I might not be familiar with. And the first thing she told me was about why, which is similar to Namaste in India, or Minglaba. When you do Minglaba in Myanmar, you press the palms of your hands together in a Creole-like gesture and bow your head slightly. So the Y is similar to that, which is a traditional Thai greeting style, which I saw in some places where they will welcome you in that style. And then after sitting at that cafe for quite a while, we thought of going to somewhere else. We were close to the Grand Palace and the Sanam Luang, and I did a bit of sightseeing, and she was obviously very familiar with this place. After a bit sightseeing, we thought of going through the area around Khao San, and we thought of going to Khao San Road on foot. So I got to see more of the place, more of the area in detail. And the sun was not as shiny as usual, and the weather was also not that hot, so we could walk there and explore more things. And for your information, Khao San Road is where you will get to see the bars, the clubs, the party at night. As the view was really good, we thought of taking some pictures. After that, she suggested me to go to Talat Noi and the Chinatown area. So we got on the boat to also see the view around the river. And on the way to the Talanoi, she told me about the communication style Thai people use, and I should adopt those things too if I want to, travel around Thailand more easily and conveniently. And she suggests I shouldn't use direct language when I'm talking to Thai people, and I should use more like subtle ways to communicate with them, and I should be more polite. And she said I should respect the hierarchies and the social structures in Thailand if I were not familiar with them. Moreover, she told me about the cultural nuances of Thailand, which might not be familiar to my culture, and also the way to communicate with Thai people, or some common words she told me, and also the way to build a relationship with the Thai, and some non-verbal cues which might be really good for me. So I think I got a lot from her, and now I think you should enjoy the view for a while. And finally, we got to Talanoi street art. That's all we spent the day, and she was like, throughout the day she was explaining me about the culture, the communication style, the norms and the nuances of Thai people, which I got to learn a lot today. And I think that's all for today. So this is the end.